Hello YouTube, this is Kelly at Kelly's Crafty Thumb. I am going to do a thrift store haul, or thrifty haul. I have some of this stuff is from my auctions that I do about once a week, and some of the stuff I have found at Goodwill's. So I am doing this in collabs with Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. They do Thrifty Thursday. It's not Thursday, but I'm going to post this. It will be Thursday by then. But let's get started. This is kind of the odds and ends of some of the stuff I have found. But I did find a garage sale, yard sale, whatever you want to call it, of a former teacher that had tons and tons and tons of books. There was a lot that were kind of newer, so I really, I did get a lot of books because we have a teacher that I know that is just starting out, so she needs a bunch of books, you know, for kids. She does like kindergarten, first grade, so I got probably 2 milk crates for her, and then I got 2 for myself. Oh, and I also have some I took to work, so kids can read them while, you know, they're waiting. But all right, let's get started. Okay, I did find these at that yard sale. It's just a few doilies. This one's really pretty, but it's a thicker one. And then she had 4 of this kind, and they're like really soft. And then I found this one. This is just a single one that looks like that. And then I found one hanky. I just thought the colors were really pretty. There's like kind of this black spot on here that kind of ripped this part, but that's okay. I'll probably be taking it apart anyway, but I just love the color and the roses. Okay, I know they got this. This is a jar of buttons. It was in a box from an auction, and it's a really cool jar, but it looks like most of the buttons are kind of newer, so I have to go through those. And then most of what is in here is some threads, and just a few kind of, you know, other odds and ends for sewing. Got a couple measuring tapes and that kind, and another one, and then measuring tape, some needles, and so I just put them all in that baggie. Some elastic thread, but I probably won't use that because the other one, I had another one, but it's all stretched out, but I'll use the packaging. Some buttons, not very many, but they're nice to add to journals. Just another with some white buttons, some thread. These are actually already threaded. There's needles, but they're already threaded with those colors. I thought that was kind of cool. Had to have this for I took out all the needles except for this one because it was kind of a big one, so I'm going to put that in my poker. But I took them out because they were kind of falling out, and I don't want to step on one. But I just love that, the package. And then some stars. So let's move these out of the way. And I got one of these because what I like to do is put my fussy cuts of books, I put them in these albums so it's easier to flip through, you know, so I kind of pick these up every now and then. I think I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5. I found this little cute music box, and I thought it was beautiful. It's in really good shape. So found some threads, some fake pearls. Okay, so there was 2 that it came with, of a bunch of like earrings and necklaces and all sorts of stuff. But I combined them into one. Yeah, it's just, I'm not going to go through all of it, but yeah, they're earrings, and some of them are really cool, so, beaded ones. Here's some earrings. Yeah, earrings. Just some chain. I'm not sure exactly what that was for, but I'm going to kind of pick out some of my favorites. That one's kind of pretty. Oh, these are dream catchers, but it's like force, or, you know, I don't know what you want to call that. But it's got two of them. Let's see. Oh, there's another one I really like. It's just a pen. Also have some leaves on it. There's that other. This is kind of cool. Yeah, so it's just kind of a bunch of just jewelry. And plus it's nice to have the little storage container. These are some weird looking earrings. Here's like a feather. More, let's see. I think that's kind of, oh, the moon, that's like gorgeous. So, yeah. Some of it I'm going to do like tassels and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's nice to have the storage containers. Some doilies. And it says 48. I'm not sure if all of them are in there. I mean, it looks kind of like it. But they're the intricate ones. Some needles. Some more pearls. Sorry, my voice is all crackly. You know, sinuses and... Gotta love corn, and I live in a state that's trying to kill me. That's what I always say. Every year, every fall, I get sick. My kids are sick, and yeah. So these are little needle books, and there's a few needles, but it's like kind of fabric-y, so I'm keeping those in there for now. And this one, that one's not as old, but yeah, I thought that was beautiful. And here's some like pattern stuff. Oh, and then this was in there, which is weird. I think it's for, you know, when you're doing marching band. There were some patterns I didn't really like, so I got rid of those already. I just thought these ladies were so 80s, 90s. It's like, wow. The shoulder pads. And a lot of these are really cool. They just totally look very vintage. I didn't check to see if I could find a date. I don't see anything, but they're just rub-on, or not rub-ons, iron-on. But I love the packaging. It just screams vintage. So here's a pattern. This is definitely older too, but the bunnies, so cute. And I think it's pretty old, because 10 cents. I just wish I could find a date, but I have no idea where they would have put it on these. But yeah, they definitely look even older than 50s. Well, maybe 50s. Yeah, 10 cents. But yeah, they're all iron-on for embroidery. And that's kind of cool. These have cute little puppies. Aren't they adorable? So I'm going to have to like glue those onto like some cardstock so they're stronger. Yeah, I'm not finding a date, guys. Sorry. This one's vintage, and I just love the colors. And there's some more embroidery. And these, yeah, yeah. I can't believe we wore clothes like that. Here's some more, it's like tracing, but it's some animals, and you can tell that it's been traced over already. Here's another pretty, very lovely pictures. So I'm gonna have to go through these and see what I'm gonna keep or what. So some florals. Yeah, see, they're all 10 cents, and I don't think that's very expensive. These are newer, but they can still be used. Model T Sue. This just comes with fabric in it, so I kept that. And I'm always a sucker for the kids patterns. Looked at the dates, and of course I can't find a date on this one. Oh, copyright 1950. So actually, yeah, it's pretty old. So that's 25 cents, and those other ones, if they're 10 cents, they might be a little bit older than that then. I just thought the baby was cute. Don't know. Some white paper. We'll see what, if it's a color I like, I'll keep it, but I might not be keeping the patterns and stuff. There's some wedding dresses and bridesmaid dresses. Oh, I love this one. They're so cute. And then I think these, yeah, they're for dolls. That's why I kept that one, even though it's newer. Okay. And I got, these are just a bunch of notepads. So these are always great for journaling, to just put in a pocket. There was a few greeting cards in there, mostly Christmas related. This is one of those things you get free in the mail from Easter seals. Got a snowy scene there, 4th of July. And same St. Jude notebooks. I love the owls. Polar bear heart. I love our veterans. I like these ones. There's two notebooks of this because this just looks vintage. This one's okay. It's kind of cute. 2015. Another American flag. Animals. Here's that other one. Ladybug. Some bears. Pears. Snow. And that's already kind of like miscolored right there. Feeding America. And these are like sticky notes. And oh, this is so adorable. Oh. Some birdhouses, which is funny because this is like that's upside down kind of. Some apples, and then some puppies. Alright, let me pause you. I'm going to get a box that I have here on the floor, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is just kind of a start of it. It's got a couple buttons. It's mostly like trims and laces and ribbons and that kind of stuff. So a lot of them are white. So you got that. You got just kind of trim here. It's kind of a mess. I should have kind of organized it a little better, but then you got one that has pearls on it, some eyelet trim. Let's get some of this out of the way. Some ruffles. Alright. I love this one. It's so cute. There's not too much on there, so it can get used pretty quickly. There's some on just a card, so I'm probably gonna like organize all these. Is it seam binding or bias tape? I don't remember which one is which. This is kind of like looks some kind of trim, crochet trim kind of, but it's black, and there's kind of a lot of that. So that would be nice to kind of cut apart. Oh, this is like different kind, but it's still black. It's smaller, so I'll probably be cutting that apart. Here's just some pretty like embroidery kind of trim. Oh, this one's really pretty. It's just got different colors. That would be a good closure on a journal. This is kind of a weird scallop trim on there. And then these, I think they're supposed to be like the tassel, but you just get rid of this part here. And I got quite a bit of both of those. So I got pink and this like minty color, and they're both kind of the same. So let's see what I can do with that. It'll be a nice closure too. Oh, found a random earring. Some of this fabric stuff with the wire on the side. Some more ribbon. Some more, almost the same color as that other one. This is kind of fabricy, silky. It's definitely older. And then this is just some white ribbon. Okay. Got some of that. Some of this I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to use. This would be a nice tie too. That's like really pretty. Oop, moving ya. It's a nice pretty blue. white. It feels silky but thicker. But that could be dyed with tea or some kind of coffee or colors. There's a blue. Got a bunch on rolls. Some black polka dot. Here's more on cards. Got a white and a red and a blue. That's really pretty. And they look like roses. And then some rickrack bias tape, kind of. It's like trim on the side of it. Then we got some kind of southwestern kind of looking on the ribbon. Sorry, my brain's in a fog. This is just allergies are driving me crazy. This is just kind of small little trim. And then it's attached to all this other stuff that's in here. I'll get it all organized here. But yeah, just a bunch of different trims and that kind of, that one, I like that one. It's pretty. Ooh, this, I don't remember seeing this one. It's got swans on it with the moon. That's really cool. There's something button maybe on the inside. Some more in packages, some hem facing, pretty blue, and a lone button, another kind of ribbon. I got some more of the black polka dots, got some blue kind of satin, and then this one's really pretty. Yeah, I'm going to have to organize all this. There's a few buttons at the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about those. This is kind of reminds me of like a ladder, but some satin. There's more of that. There's some eyelet trim. And I love the cards, so I'm going to definitely be using the cards. Getting to the bottom of the box here. Here's some more. That one's cool. I like that one. This was like wrapped up, so there's 5 yards, it says. Some white, some more of that southwestern look, some different satin, and then that's like a lot. There's a lot on there. And then this one, which it looks like one that you would thread ribbon through it. So. Alright, let's pause you. I got one more little stack here. Okay, I'm back. I got this, the Last Supper. It looks like it should have been like embroidered, but it's not. It's just kind of like the background. And you could have embroidered if you wanted, but it didn't get done. But it's got nice crochet on the ends. This is kind of like that flocking kind of ribbon. But I love these two colors together. It's kind of like, I don't know, rose gold color and then the pink. And some mint color. Is that what you call it? This on a card. I think that's really cool. And the card is a bonus. And here's more of that. There's kind of a bit. And it's that like felt. Here's just a couple. I don't know if I'm going to actually use these, but the card will be cool for embellishing. This is some pearls on some fabric. These are definitely different. Kind of cool. Here's some kind of trim, I guess. It's definitely, yeah, different. Okay, there's that. Oh, I think we've seen this other than this red eyelet. So I think that was all the trims. So let's get to the books. Okay, before we do the books, I did get some sheets from that garage sale as well. Some vintage sheets. And they had a bunch more, but I was really interested in the floral ones. So this one's a pretty pattern. This one. And some of them are the fitted sheets, and some of them are the flat sheets. So, that one's really pretty. So, yeah, I think that will work. Alright, here, okay, these are books, and then I got some cards. Most of the cards are not really that interesting. That's what these are. They're mostly the, what do you call them, like the bee or the bicycle. Yeah, bicycle. Nothing that interesting, but they'll work. Let's see, this one. Oh, that one's not. I'm looking to see what I can find. Oh, that one's cool. A bird. Oh, dominoes. I think those are really the only ones that look cool. And then these books. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually take these apart or if I should try and sell them, because there's no way I'm going to use all these books, because, yeah, I'm only one person. So I got a Chicken Little, and some of these are Roman numeral, and I'm not looking them up. But you can tell they're old. Probably around 1985. I don't know, that date says 1958, so I'm not sure. Three Little Pigs. Yeah, Roman numeral. Where is the Keeper? A story about the zoo. What I like to do with these ones is I'll keep the cover, and then I like to put holes like right here and just make them kind of simple junk journals instead of the fabric and the binding and all that stuff. And then I'll put like the rings on them. The bedtime book. And they're all like in really good shape too. So that's why I'm like, I don't think there's much coloring that I noticed. And the spine's kind of still on the side. This is the M&M. So if anybody does any M&M journals, that would be perfect. What Makes My Cat Purr? Cute little book. The Three Little Pigs. Definitely. Okay. This way. The Big and Little are not the same. Tweety. Definitely gotta love Looney Tunes. Mother Goose. I like this one. So cute. But yeah, like all the pages are almost intact, and I just they're kind of, I mean, they're vintage books, so they're kind of, they might have a little bit of wear and tear, but a good night book. Let's Count All the Animals. Maybe I might put like 5 to a pack or something and put them on my eBay. I'm not sure. So if you're interested, have a look out. My eBay and my Etsy will be linked below in the description. Raggedy Ann and a tag along present. Little Red Riding Hood. Cute one. The Up and Down book. Pinocchio. Gotta love Pinocchio. It's 1961. The Little ABC. That's kind of cool in papers. Ooh, I just love the pictures on this one. Barbara Erickson. The Little Book of Big Machines. Bambi. This is a good one. Bambi, so cute. How Big is a Baby? My elephant's a big baby. Aw, so many babies. And My Little Book of Cars and Trucks. That's kind of cool. Okay, so those are mostly like the Telltale and the Whitman, or what, all those the littler books like that. So, and then then I got a couple of these. I got 3. Walt Disney World of Nature, Stories from Other Lands, and America. And I just kind of put this paper in there so it wouldn't get smushed. So that's just kind of some Christmas stationery paper. It always comes in handy. Let's look and see if I can find a year. They're pretty in good shape, so 1965. But it's kind of like an encyclopedia, but Disney. And they're matte pages, but they're mostly, you know, real life pictures. I have another one that's kind of like this, but it's definitely a lot older than these. And it's definitely more worn. But it's all about, like, it has Christmas or Disney books in it. So they're probably all gonna be the same because they were like in a case. So you got Mary Poppins. So yeah, this has more pictures. Oh, and then some real life photographs. Yeah, up here, or Peter Pan, Dalmatians, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. And then America. This one kind of seems like more fallen. The spine seems bigger. Okay, let's see what's in here. Nomads of the North. We need to have some real life photography. Oh, puppy. Pretty cool books. So I think it was supposed to be a set of 4, but it only had 3. I don't think it says like one of, or well, it says 1, 2, and 3. I'll have to do some research on that. This one is going to be for my Nicholas because he's into dragons. So I'm going to use this when I finally get to his journal. Might be difficult though because they're pretty big pictures, but I love, oh, you probably can't see it because it's such a big book. I love this at the bottom, and it's funny because they like put it down here and what size the dragon is, so that's, it's comparing it to a horse. This one's same thing, comparing it to a horse. That would be a really big bee then, if that's the size, bigger or about the same size as a horse. So this is comparing it to a person. Same thing, person, but it's like a lot bigger. These will be easy to use, but these big pictures, it's going to be hard to really use these. And then you got Asian dragons, and that's relation to a cat and a mouse, so that's going to be really small. That one's a person as well, a horse. So yeah, but I thought these were really cool. And then there's, you know, and it looks like, you know, typewriter on here. So it's kind of hard to find dragon stuff. I can find fox stuff for Adrian's, and his is done, but it's hard to find dragons. We'll just keep pulling piles of books and we'll get there. So I'll try and go fast. Mammals. Moles. So there's some pictures, but mostly illustrations, it looks like. Ugh, gross. Okay. Springs of Joy. Let's see what the cover looks like. Nothing spectacular, but these end papers are really cool. I don't remember where I got this one. Oh, but I loved the font. That's what I think probably why I got it. and the pretty pictures in here. Okay, A Child's Garden of Verses. This one's definitely falling apart. 1962. So, yeah, some really great pictures in here. And some of you have checked out my eBay, and I like to take some children's book apart and I make children book pages into bundles. So some of these will go in there as well. The Carrot Seed. This is 1945, but that's when the first publication. I don't see another one, so, but this is a classic story, so. And then there's one more over here. Happy Birthday to You, a very vintage Dr. Seuss book. Let's find a date. 1959. I have never heard of this book, so I need to really get to doing some Dr. Seuss books. That is cool looking. Wow. And Dr. Seuss is such a classic, so. But, okay. Let's get to the next stack here. Okay. Jack's Alligator Goes to School. These are kind of newer, but I like them, so I kept these ones. They look newer, but they could be old. 1994. But I like the pages. Bingo, the Best Dog in the World. Probably around the same time. 91. And I love Little Bear. Little Bear, I love. I think I've worked on. I think I have one journal already that's Little Bear. Jim Frost and the Woodman's Ridge. Uh, 1969. So it's kind of a reader book, but because it has some like work in the back, but not really a lot of pages or pictures in here. But it's kind of a cool cover. So the Baby Animals, this is kind of a hard cover book, but I can always use these as the covers of journals too. The Puppy Who Wanted a Boy, I already got another copy of this, but gotta love puppies. 1985. This is just a cover I found, I think. My Little Pictionary. So it's kind of a learning book, and it's got just little pictures. Great for fussy cutting. Here's some more. Oh, I think I took these pages out already, out of these two. So, Peter and the Rocket Fishing Trip. And it's just blue and yellow is the colors in here. Let's see. Let's find a date. 1964. So these are the pages that came out of those. And then another Tweety book. Alright. See. Oh, I am gonna do I got 2 more Snoopy books. I think I'm gonna do a bundle of those because they're not selling individually, so I'm just gonna do all 5 of them. I think I have 5. I'm not sure. I love Scooby-Doo. I used to like be obsessed with them when I was a teenager, but so I had to have Scooby-Doo. These just kind of have some cool drawings inside. Flubber, who remembers that movie? I don't think I'm probably going to keep that one, but here's some more of those small books. You got Cinderella, Donald Duck and Chip and Dale, Donald Duck's Lucky Day, 101 Dalmatians, another Cinderella, and another Sleeping Beauty. Big Macs by Ken Platt. I think I remember reading this when I was younger. 1965. So yeah, lots of pages in here. I like this one. The Teeny Tiny Witches. Let's find a date. 1979. See, some of them are illustrated and some of them are just black and white drawings. I love this cover though. Fire. I think this one was already coming out of its spine. So just kind of has a history of fire. Richie and the Junk. So kind of a weird book, but mostly monochromatic. 7 Sleepers. So, ew. Yeah. I hate mice and rats and ugh. Mustard Seed Magic. This was definitely a different 75, and it was a book for school. Let's see, did I just see a paper clip? Yeah, I did. So yeah, definitely lots of pictures in here. Oh, I'm gonna do a Fraggle Rock book eventually, because yeah, I've got a few books that I have acquired that I can finally make one. 1983, but I like this one because I think for the most part, like, the pictures on one side, like, it's not all on just the same side, but like I can make that into like a signature. But they have these big pictures, so love that one. We're almost at the end to the first tote. Safari Adventures. This is like a flip or a pop-up book. It's pretty cool. I might take this one to work because I don't want to tear it apart. It's just too cool. Naughty Nikki. I pretty much, any books that looked 80s and older, I pretty much kind of picked up. 82. She had so many books, and she had a bunch of books that have like the cassettes and multiple copies of the book, you know, for her kids. She taught kind of the same grades that my teacher that I gave books to, first grade mostly. So it's kids that are learning to read. So I had a lot of those. This says 1961, but I don't, that looks too new to be at 1961. The Story of Ping. So yeah, I got a lot of vintage, and she had a lot of vintage. This one's 1961. It's kind of a classic book. And yeah, she had a couple of these with the records. 71. Dino. So Flintstones. This kind of a comic book, basic reading. A lot of vintage pictures in there. And I don't see a date. A Friend Always Knows When You Need a Hug. And these have cute little pictures at the bottom. It's just a notepad, but such cute little pictures at the bottom. Hug someone today. A good friend is forever. Oh, I guess there's some repeats. I'm glad we're friends. Can't bear it without you. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I found that. Find out about our flag. 1964. Some really cool pictures in here. And they're all black, or red, white, and blue. And there's some coloring in it, but that's okay. I thought that one was really cool. Okay, got a few shape books. So the Train book from 1970. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, that one's not shaped, but it's a paperback. The Truck and Bus book. This one's 72. And then the Telephone book. This one's 1972. Alright, I'm going to have to put some of these away, so give me a minute. Okay, got another stack, and we made it on to the next crate. So, vintage Walt Disney Mother Goose book, 1973. Some really big pages, so probably have to get some fussy cutting. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, a book to read in color. So it's a coloring book, but I don't think there was any coloring in it. But that's kind of cool how it's kind of shaded. Yeah, I don't think there was any coloring in it. Jumbo Holiday Handbook. So it's from Highlights. 1963. So it kind of just gives kids projects. Kind of cool. And it has like little tabs on the side here for each holiday. So I thought that was kind of cool. I did find some ledger paper and a big index card. A sketchbook. Some of it is kind of used, but not. Oh, there you go. Put it on the car. Just good paper, you know, loose or plain paper you can journal or write on. Ugh, can't talk. Another Mother Goose book. 64. And some really interesting, you know, illustrations. Okay, a book of American rhymes, a real Mother Goose. Oh yeah, she kind of had some things like separated. And I think I have one that's similar to this that I've already kind of cut up. And I have another one I know I have for sale. But it's not, it doesn't say that it's just a regular Mother Goose book. But yeah, she kind of had things separated. Like she had a crate with dinosaur stuff in it, Mother Goose. Kind of like learning stuff like history. Yeah, she kind of they were kind of separated. So yeah, that's why I have a lot of Mother Goose at one time. This one's 1976. But yeah, some really big pictures. Is this Richard Scary? Yep. See, dinosaurs. I didn't really keep too many of the dinosaur ones because I don't foresee me making a dinosaur journal. I'll make dragons for my Nicholas, but they're definitely really big. Mother Goose coloring book. I don't think any of that's colored either. Humpty Dumpty crossword. It's definitely already fallen apart, but it's very monochromatic. So that'd be kind of cool in like a pink purplish book. Christopher for President. This is definitely a wide and tall. 1973. I thought I moved it when I paused you, but you keep like moving. So I get out of frame. Some interesting pictures. I'm gonna put this one down because it's kind of big. And then just some kind of random stuff I have found. I think I just probably put them in the crate. Lost in Space. It's a comic. Okay. Oh, I got another one. Zach's Alligator. Little Chick's Breakfast. Snoopy. Oh, here's another Snoopy book, so I'll put that with that bundle. So if anybody really likes Snoopy, I'll probably have that listed soon. Oh, that's the cover of one of those books. Go Dog Go, Dr. Seuss. Let's see if I can find a date. 89. And I love Frog and Todd. Or Toad. Ugh, can't talk. Okay. Here's some randoms. The Middle Sister. I think there's a few illustrations in here, but I kind of like the picture. And I'm a middle sister, so maybe I'll put it in my journal. A couple illustrations in here as well, but they're like pretty vintage paperback books. I'm not sure they're going to be too much use. A Children's Digest. And this is kind of, it like helps you decorate guide. But it's paint samples, and then you can kind of like, it's got a hole in it. So you can put it up to whatever and compare it, I guess. It's kind of cool. And then I just tore these covers off of paperback books. Same with that one and that one. And this one had actually pictures in it, so we'll go through that. Marmaduke comic. A Sunday with Judy. Same, there's a few illustrations in there we'll go through. Okay, but this move. Oh yeah, we're encroaching on a long video. 1976, just a little golden book. So we'll kind of speed up a little bit. My dog Laddie. This will be a good cover to keep. I'm trying to be very selective on my covers because I have a lot. 1941. But beautiful pictures. I can read. Where's Freddy? Okay, mice like this is okay. I hate mice. I have like a big fear of mice. So I can't even like look at them. It freaks me out. Tyrannosaurus. Kind of a reader, which has, I think it has Dick and Jane in it. So those will be awesome. But then it's like educational up here. So it's only like half the book. So Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2 and Dumbo. Let's see, The Pet Show. Okay, Mr. Popper's Penguins. Oh, I think my son, both of my boys actually read this book because they had to do a diorama of it. This is I can't be right, 1938? I can't be right. But I don't, it says 47th printing, so I don't know. It's probably way not 1938. But yeah, they had to do a diorama of it. My husband loves helping with that kind of stuff. The Pet Show. Another good cover. Okay. Getting there, guys. Morris Goes to School. Little Bear, another one. It's another one, trust me. She had doubles of some stuff. Danny the Dinosaur, I remember reading this when I was a kid. So, Fly with Paper, or Fun with Paper. So it kind of just has activities for kids to do with paper. Another Fraggle Rock. I think I had this book when I was younger. So that will go with that book. Norm and the Doorman. So kind of like, it kind of almost looks like colored pencil drawings. What's this? Oh, I don't think this was supposed to go in there. It's a newer, The Nightingale. But that's alright. So maybe I'll give it to somebody. It wasn't supposed to go in my box, but another Little Bear and Barbara Papa's. It's definitely seen some love. This is 1978. I found a Polar Express that's like in really good condition, so I got that because our Polar Express is like, it looks like it's just been torn apart because my kids love that book. And the movie, of course. The First Dictionary, so this has just a lot of pictures in it as well. So it was obviously like a school book. So, we're getting there. Okay, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, The Country Bunny. Oh, and they have, these are kind of, yeah, Visible Ink quiz and game book. I got two, so it's just different. What's this? Oh, I think this was just one night. I don't know. Not sure where I got it, but so Mix and Fix cookbook. So kind of some monochromatic drawings. I kind of stopped telling you guys the year, sorry, but we're trying to get to the end here. Betty Crocker cookie book. It says 1963, and it's in pretty good shape, actually. But I like the pictures. Like I said, if you are interested in any of these books, just let me know, and I will, we can work something out. I'm pretty sure these are the same book, but, so Billy and his friends. Some really, really cute pictures. And that'll be a good cover too. And then got to figure out what that is. So, what's this one? Okay, I was gonna start having an avalanche, so I had to move things. But we're almost done, guys. There's a Nightmare in My Closet. I used to love this book when I was younger. So it's probably not very old either. It says 68, but don't know. Gus Goes to School. These are, I've kind of found a lot of these books. 1982, and it's like in really, really, really good shape. So, Gus was a friendly ghost. This one's in really good shape too. This is 62. And then there's two of these, Gus and the Baby Ghost, and this feels like it was never opened. This one's 72. Let's see if this one's the same. And that one feels more openable, I guess. If that's a word. The Littles Visit the Statue of Liberty. The Big Books of Recipes for Fun. And I think it's mostly just black and white pictures or illustrations. 1980. The Big Thompson Disaster. This I had it in my other place where I have stuff, and I was like, I'm probably not going to sell this, so I might just figure out. I think I got cut off there, so I might have to attach this. But last but not least, this is some wrapping paper I found there. I do have vintage wrapping paper bundles in my eBay store as well, so I'm going to have to add these to those. So this is kind of what I have for vintage wrapping paper. Some flowers. And I like getting these kind of packs because then they're flat already. And I don't have to worry about flattening them. So it's different. So shower, could be baby shower, wedding shower, bridal shower, whatever. Some cute animals. And this was really cool. I kind of like that. And I think that was all the same. Yeah. And then this. Some of it have a lot more of than others. That's kind of, it just kind of looks like it's embroidery. More that one. This one's kind of plain, but, and then that flower. So that is it, guys. Finally, I am done, but that, oh, no, I'm not. Just a few more things. Okay, so this is just a board game, Flinch. So just some game cards. Baseball. Move that out of the way. The egg tree, and I got 3 of these. More spaghetti, I say. And this is just a notepad with Crayola crayons coming out. This thumbprint, which is a cool little book. Just has little thumbprints and drawings. So I think that would make a really cute cover too. Never heard of this one. What Was I Scared Of? It's a Dr. Seuss book. Another small, like, little tell-a-tell. Really in good shape. Put that one with that. And then these ones, oh no, wait, let's just finish with the kids. Whisper, Unicorn, Paddington at the Fair, and a cookie book, or the cookie book, which it has cookies for the holidays throughout the year. And then I got some stamps that were very, very, very loved. A cute little bunny. I got a Mickey. I got 2 little girls that are hugging. And then, oh, this one's really, it's like not even light brown anymore, but it's a world. Thought that was kind of cool. And then these ones are kind of educational books, but they're vintage, very vintage. 1937. There's not very many pictures in it, but it's kind of like just, yeah, life and growth. And then this one's definitely interesting, but it's from 1920. But it's I can never say that. OB for nurses. So yeah, I don't know how many of these pictures I would want to actually use in a journal, so I'll probably sell this one. So, okay, that is it, guys. I'm finally done, but thank you for staying tuned, and if you like these kind of hauls, just make sure you subscribe, like my video, and I hope I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye, guys.